taking on Quetta Gladiators. No Sarfraz Khan, he's still out with that damaged finger. And Jason Roy is lurking and looming large in the background for Quetta Gladiators. Well, the pitch, what can I tell you? It's a little bit like the landing strip on an aircraft carrier once again. There are one or two cracks, one or two pock marks, but don't worry, they are not going to have any effect on what happens to the ball. The bowlers will have to be unbelievably precise. Some say a little bit fortunate in order to have any sort of say in what happens here today, because the batters have been enjoying themselves in ways that perhaps they do not anywhere else in Pakistan. As far as the toss was concerned, Quetta won it and unsurprisingly decided to field first. At least then they will know exactly how fast they have to go in chasing down whatever Multan Sultans make. As far as Multan are concerned, well, they've made 4 changes. Amir Yusuf, 2 changes. The Usman Khan, Izarul Haq Naveed will make a debut. Shan Masood and Sheldon Cottrell will sit out for them. And Quetta have made 4 changes, apologies. Amir Yusuf, Qais Ahmed, the Afghanistan leg spinner. Ahmed Yusuf and Naveen ul Haq will also make their bows this evening. Plenty of changes, plenty of big players out for Quetta Gladiators. Naseem Shah, Mohamed Hasnain, Dwayne Pretorius and Will Smeed all sitting on the bench this evening. Wonderful to have Waqar Younis back, fresh from a little break from HBL PSL. Very good evening to you, Waqar, and Sana Mir, who is joining us once again. Great to have you both. This should be one heck of an encounter, no matter who prevails at the end of it. For now, the emphasis is going to be very much on the 2 opening batters for Multan. Mohammad Rizwan has been prolific in terms of run scoring in the tournament. He has a new opening partner. Shan Masood has been left out, so Usman Khan will join him at the top of the order. And Waqar, it's all about strike rates, isn't it? What we know from playing here in Pindi is that it's not the amount of runs you score, it's how fast you score them.
And this pitch allows you to do that. It's literally a road in the middle of the ground, and just got to hit through the line, and it gets better in the evening. We saw a women game earlier, and I was out there, and it looked a little dry, and there was no real sheen in it. With the lights come on, the weather gets a little cooler, it becomes a different beast, and it becomes totally a batting strip. So it is going to be a tough one for the Quetta. They have to really bowl well. They've got to make sure that they're going to keep Multan Sultan at a decent total when it comes to half stage, because chasing in lesser number of overs is not going to be that easy.
Nawaz captaining in the place of Sarfraz, who this is only his 2nd game ever in PSL history. Tough job for the skippers as well, Sana. I'm guessing that you have an enormous amount of sympathy for them, having captained your country with distinction over the years.
Absolutely. As a bowler, as a captain, you have your work cut out here, because the margin of error is very, very limited. With injuries in this phase of the tournament, you are faced with injuries, so much calculation, and then a strip like this, that adds to it.
Yeah, in this sort of tournament, I feel that you got to be on your toes from the word go. You've got to really keep an eye on the scoring rate, run rates, all sorts of things. I mean, we get provided by so much data nowadays, there's so much calculation goes on. So you've got to really keep an eye on things. And I don't think Quetta Gladiator were doing that, and that's why they're behind in run rate. But can they just bowl Multan Sultan out cheaply and give themselves a chance? Just win this game by decent margin, and then hope and wait and all the others for Peshawar to sort of play poorly.
Mohammad Nawaz it will be with the new ball. Usual customers, the speedsters, Naseem Shah and Mohamed Hasnain, are both sitting this one out. We believe that Naseem Shah has a knee injury and a stomach upset. He's just making sure that there was no chance that he was going to open the bowling on this pitch today. He's got 2 ailments. And there we go, the countdown. We've got 2 English officials out there at the moment. One of them, Alex Wharf, in the middle of your picture. Here we go. Lesser spotted forward defensive.
Usman Khan has played his cricket in UAE, was also part of the BPL, plays his 2nd game for Multan Sultans, played for Quetta before.
Two dots, gold dust. Alex Wharf, as mentioned, towering figure, still looks fit as a butcher's dog. And Martin Saggers of Kent out there as well, been here since the beginning. Now 2 on-field officials. Interesting to me that Multan Sultans have left out Shan Masood at the top of the order, but not what I would have done with their batting lineup, is just shoved everybody up one. Get the likes of Rousseau and Pollard and David into the action sooner, as Multan Sultans finally open up their account, but they've decided to swap opener for opener. And he's got a big job to do, because he's got to get the scoreboard moving. He's got to get going quickly. Feeling is that Multan Sultans, for all of their resources, their middle order resources, haven't really made the most use of it, apart from that man.
He enjoys playing in the HBL PSL, 7 seasons out of 8. He has been part of the HBL PSL.
Mohammad Nawaz decided to hold back. Saw Rizwan moving outside the off stump. He was targeting that onside and didn't bowl, just held himself back. Straight away, change in the field, brought in the square leg fielder in the circle and pushed that mid-wicket car corner right on the boundary. Nice and full. That's what probably Nawaz. No, Rizwan decided to pull out. What's going on, Sana?
Maybe now Rizwan is thinking a change in shot as Nawaz changed the field.
Oh, excellent stuff from Mohammad Nawaz. I guess that the key success as a bowler on pitches like this is to kind of is to think about it in terms of, you know, every single dot, every delivery that you do not go for a boundary is a win. Swept, trademark Rizwan, and there's the first boundary of the night. First over gone, 5 without loss.
Naveenul Haq from Afghanistan. He's going to share the ball with Mohammad Nawaz.
Normally with the new bowler, faster bowler. You see a slip, you see a gully. There's no one there. There's all very defensive. Square leg goes back on the boundary, third man on the boundary, fine leg ups in the circle. This is like a very defensive kind of field position.
Well, that's a wild one. Naveen Ul-Haq playing his 4th game in HBL PSL 8. It's 4 wickets. Economy rate of 9.5. I reckon you'll take going at 9.5, wouldn't you? Anything under double figures, Waqar?
Yeah, what we've seen in the last week or so. Yeah, 4 overs, 40, I'll take that. Even 50, I'll take that.
So the average first inning score in the last 5 games here in Pindi has been 224. And twice 240, and 240 plus has not been enough. Professor was working hard on his bowling. Probably going to see him come into the attack when the left-handed Riley Rousseau comes in. Off spin round the wicket, try to turn the ball away from the bat. Short ball. He hasn't got it. Oh, and it's just managed to evade the fielder running back. Iftikhar. Probably should have made a better effort.
It seems he looked at the ball and thought that it won't be going the distance. He was not running as fast as he could. At the end, he knew that he was too far away, and that's why you see this reaction from the bowler.
There's a look that might have turned milk sour. Need every bit of help you can from the fielders on high-scoring grounds like this. Safe to say, even though Hafiz is very much a senior of Naveen Ul-Haq, perhaps if he hadn't have been quite so senior, he might have said something. But Iftikhar being very much his senior out there in the field, he held his tongue.
Well, he's making him run up and down now. He's not happy with him. He just pushed him, asked him to go back on the boundary.
Well spotted, Waqar.
And come back again in this. That's your punishment.
Oh no, come on. Every single run has to be saved. Remember, of course, that Quetta, not only they need to win this game, they also have to hope that Zalmi lose theirs tomorrow, but they also have to win it by an as yet unknown number, but it's going to be a big one. Making fielding errors, dropping catches, none of it helpful.
Yeah, look at that effort. I think he was, first of all, very close to the bat.
Pulled away. Again, it's leg side. Again, it's crisp off the bat of Mohammad Rizwan. 4 more.
He banged it short, hoping that the ball will rise up maybe to the shoulder of Mohammad Rizwan. The ball sort of skipped through, didn't come up, and sat up quite nicely for Rizwan, who hit it right in front of the square. Lovely shot.
And that's what the misfield does. It brought Mohammad Rizwan back onto strike, while Usman didn't look comfortable against Naveen.
Excellent bowling, boy. Excellent bowling, boy. Come on, boys. Come on, yaar. All together, boys. All together, yaar.
Plenty of encouragement from behind the stumps by Umar Akmal. They're leading the troops from behind the stumps, orchestrating things as the keeper should. Saw Moin Khan scoring a goal in football warm-ups before. Extremely animated he was. Slight hesitation. Oh no. They'll get the one anyway. And they're going to get another one. Would you believe it? Naveen Ul-Haq has bowled a really good over there. First ball wide aside. And at the end of it all, has still managed to give away 11 runs. And I reckon 3 of those were not his fault.
They look a little lost here, Quetta Gladiators. They have to really get their act right, because every run's going to be crucial if they have any chance of qualifying. And it's not really 16 without loss, and it's not really helping the young Naveen who bowled. I thought he bowled quite nicely. The over wasn't a bad one. It's just that not a good effort in the field for catching, and then of course throwing ball all over the place.
Amar Khan, who's impressed. Just been having a look at some numbers here in Pindi. Batting strike rates in the power play. And would you believe it, just length, regulation length, Vakar has been the most successful. And then at the death, well, unsurprisingly, it's the Yorkers. Crashed away, that one gets through as well. Just starting to find their timing out there now, the openers.
And this shows the quality of the surface for the batters. On the up, all you have to do is just to put bat on ball, and the outfield does the rest. And if they are in the field again once again.
The captain hasn't moved him this time. Slam down the ground between the legs of the bowler. It's been a sedate start so far, but things just starting to pick up.
Well, they've seen the pace and now decided that it's time to go. Lucky that it didn't hit him in the shin. It can be very painful. It was hit hard.
Edged away, that'll find the boundary as well. Doesn't have to go where the batters are aiming it, it finds the boundary anyway.
What should one say to the bowler? What was wrong with that delivery? This was a perfect length delivery, and it just edged, gone for 4.
So share your most creative HBL PSL TikToks using the hashtag Hoja Jazbati on the app to win exciting prizes and a trip to Dubai. Again, just highlighting what Vakar Bhai is saying. It's exactly the same delivery as the one before. Nice angle on the crease, angling it back into the top of off stump. You can't really do any better than that. And one goes for 4, and the other one you get a dot ball.
Yeah, but I like the way you said Vakar Bhai. That's nice. You've been here for a long now, isn't it? You're learning the language. Beautiful.
Crunched. Oh my goodness me. It's knocked a hole in the advertising hoardings. That's the end of the third. 33 for none. Well, another change. Made Asif, 38 years of age. He looks good on it. Tall, wiry, quick. Oh, it just flies. Just flies. It's like glass out there, the outfield. Rizwan didn't get it out of the middle. He didn't have to.
The bowlers might be thinking, because the pitch is so flat, might well go for the full toss. Low full toss, it's not working. And now the pressure must be building on Iftikhar. This time Rizwan has hit the boundary, but on the other end, 4 fours from the bat of Usman Khan. And that's why you need to support your bowlers with the new ball. Good ball there, good single.
Mohammad Rizwan got into a very awkward position playing that last ball. It might have just hit him in the grill, off the glove maybe, because he's still smiling. He's got no issues there, no physio coming out. Oh, toe end of the bat. Look at the face going to the left. Ball didn't arrive. It was a little bit slower. He's not on the ball.
Full pace this time. Full pace, full value. What a catch. We've had some marvellous, marvellous catches from the ball boys here in Pindi. They've had plenty of practice.
Well, this one is up there because he had to run left. Yeah, pitch is so good. It was a top edge. And watch the little kid, the ball boy, taking a beautiful catch. Great hands. Well done, boy.
400th, the 406 in the HBL PSL. Feels like 75% of those have been in Pindi.
You're not too far, I promise you that. Maybe not 75, 55% definitely.
And Wakarba, you were talking about the ball was a bit slow on him. That's why, because he bowled it from the back of the stumps. He didn't use all the crease, so Mohammad Rizwan was deceived by the pace. He used the crease really well. Umaid Asif, the Iron Man.
Another leg cutter attempted, but it has been smeared over the offside by Usman. He really is getting into his strike now. 200 strike rate for him. The boundaries just keep on coming.
Yeah, keep it simple, hit through the line. That's what you need to do on this surface. Don't expect the ball to deviate or seam or swing or any of that. Yeah, tough day.
You've got to have a good sense of humour, I think. I think that is the most important piece of equipment to put in your bag as a fast bowler here at Pindi, is a good sense of humour. Scamper back for a second. Good running. Eking out every last run you can. 4 done. 50's up. Little cutie. It's been the turn of the women here. The 3 exhibition matches ended with a win for the Amazons. Another misfield. And another overthrow. goodness me. It's like a juggler's act out there at the moment for the Gladiators.
Yeah, 50 was completed in 4 overs. And we saw what? 8 fours and a 6 in that. And there was not even one shot where you'll say, wow. It was all scrappy, but they got 50 in 4 overs. That's amazing. That really shows how good this surface is.
Been crunching some numbers up here. Mazza's got a stat for us. 169 of those 406s have come in Pindi. 42%. Right, how many post-qualifications matches will be played in HBL PSL 8, the final included? Is it number 1, 3, or number 2, 4? That's your Jazz fan pulse question. Answer and give yourself a chance of winning some fantastic prizes. Oh, slapped. That's really good from Usman. Gave himself a bit of room. Picked the slower ball, dispatched it.
So you were talking about the 6s, 169 6s being hit in Rawalpindi, which makes it 42% of the entire tournament. We played in Karachi, we played in Multan, we played in Lahore, and we still got 2 games. Game tomorrow, and more or less this is what, only 5th over. So there's plenty more coming, so this is going to increase.
Short and wide again. Good from Guptill.
And Usman Khan has got an open stance that allows him to play that much square, and even from any ball that is on the stumps. Really good power play for Multan Sultans. The new opening pair is working for them, thanks to some misfields from Quetta as well.
Well, Butch winning the toss and electing to bowl. Why I say that I couldn't understand that that decision is because Quetta have to win this game and have to win by a big margin. And the way this whole thing is going right now is 60 in 5 overs. If they get 240 or 230 even, the game is over for them, because they'll probably be needing it in 10 overs or maybe 12 overs to stay in the hunt. That's like impossible. The better idea would have been that you win the toss, you bat first, you get 240, and there's a chance that you might bowl them out for 150.
Yeah, I mean, Multan, for them, despite the fact that there's a Q next to their name, for them this is important because they need to give themselves a chance of finishing in the top 2. You finish in the top 2, you have 2 chances to get to the final. Doesn't matter what the pitch is like, doesn't matter how high scoring the ground. Short and wide, you're getting punished. 5 done, 64 without loss.
.64 without loss. Solid start once more from Multan Sultans. Nushan Masood. Usman Khan has come in at the top of the order, and he's supported Mohammad Rizwan, the captain. And it's a good launch pad for the Multan Sultans, batting first.
You mentioned Usman Khan. He featured in the recent T10 league. Also went to Bangladesh to play there, BPL. And he's a hard-hitting opening batter. Just couldn't find his way into the 11. Pretty sure come the playoffs, he'll still go with Shan Masood. But he's someone who's been very impressive. Plays for that local club which is owned by the Gladiators. Very consistent with the bat.
Qais Ahmed, and that has been dispatched. First ball, no respect for the wrist spinner.
Well, it said the strength of your team also lies in the strength of your reserves. Straight into the side, he's making an impact already. 45 from 20, and he's not afraid to take on the wrist spinner. They know it's a good batting surface, so you want that to equate to runs.
And again, this is wonderful striking. Offside this time, inside out.
Yeah, oftentimes when you're looking for boundaries, you can have that bottom hand taking control. Shows you the skill of the batter. First shot was onside down the ground for 6. Now he goes right offside. It was in the slot.
Oh, another 6 brings up a 50 for Usman. What a great selection change this has been for the Multan Sultans. 22 ball, half century.
Yeah, that's exactly how you do it. Whether you're going to be playing in the playoffs or not, you grab your opportunity with both hands, and that's exactly what Usman has done. He's showing his captain and, of course, the dugout that he's around if needed.
Usman Khan is the man, surely, in this first phase of this very important match.
Oh, and another 6. My goodness, the striking here so far tonight has been exceptional. And the wrist spin experiment inside the power play, not working.
Well, he's proving himself to be a 360 type player. Scoring all around the ground, going behind square and big too. It's a granddaddy 6 on his knees.
And that has gone for 4 more as well. Dragged down ball from Qais Ahmed. All of a sudden, with a ball to go, we've gone for 26 and 90. Is now Multan's best power play this season.
Yeah, you don't want to take anything away from Usman, but it's just some bad bowling there. First 2 full, now half trackers. Yeah, you put that away every day.
It's the best power play from anyone this season. The previous best was 88. They are 90 with a ball to go. Qais Ahmed has got the yips all of a sudden. Doesn't want to run in. I don't blame him. And keep the strike. And Usman entered the power play 91 without loss. Well, the captain was tidy with his 1 over for 5. He's back. So the second best power play in the history of HBL PSL. This 91 without loss, the best of this season. Best overall is 97 by Islamabad against Quetta in 2021. What a start. And it just continues. It just continues to get better. Another 6.
My goodness, this is some ball striking from these two. In particular, Usman Khan. 5 6s. This one, so good to look at. Batting like a man possessed at the moment.
Should be out. Can't get there. Martin Guptill. It was really tough. Wonder whether the player at point should have gone backwards.
Yeah, really, because he was just looking at, I think that's Hafiz, because Martin Guptill had to cover a lot of ground. He was always dying on him. And he's right there at the edge of the circle. And he stayed in the air for a long time. Look at him. You can see him on the left of your frame.
He hasn't moved. I think you're spot on there, Secunda. Martin Guptill's had to run about 30 metres, and the player at point, Hafiz, had to go 12. He can't bowl there, but he hasn't made him pay. Got away with it somewhat.
100 comes up, 100 partnership. Another exceptional effort from the openers, Multan Sultans, making a statement once more. This time in another way. Seen them achieve quite a few incredible chases. Now batting first, showing they're equally good.
The last 3 games, we've had 20 over power plays, and on either side.
It's been the one area that I've been slightly critical of the Sultans has been that opening combination. I've changed it tonight, and it's been a change for the good so far. And Rizwan's been just as big a part of it. He's striking at 208. Although he hasn't had anywhere near the amount of strike Usman has had, he's still striking at 208, so he's played his part.
Sometimes when you're playing on the side with the likes of Aaron Pollard, Tim David, Riley Russo, you can get lost in that batting lineup.
Wide ball. It's only the second time in PSL history that a team has reached 100 in the 7th over. I'm guessing the other time was when Islamabad set that record. Well done, Nazar. Yeah, good. Straight this time. That is another magnificent strike.
Well, guys, put your dancing shoes on. And he's sliding around the crease with ease. Usman Khan, nimble on his feet, gets to the pitch of the ball and unleashes his power.
Well, that's the man he's chasing down. He's hunting down Riley Rousseau as fast as 100 now. He's 19 away. I know 19 still some significant distance, but he's every chance. Oh, where's that gone? Oh, Guptill's put it down, and it's going to go for 4. He got to that one, Martin Guptill, and it's gone through the hands and away to the boundary for 4 more. End of the 7th, 112 without loss. Well, an opportunity for Martin Guptill in the last over. Certainly got to this one, couldn't hold on to it.
Yeah, he made good ground to get underneath that. And just when he had to grab it against the fingertips. And insult to injury, the ball rolls to the boundary.
Right, seam back. Well, the Tapal Tea Lounge is a popular spot. Fans in Pakistan loving the Tapal tea and the cricket, and they just love being part of that lounge. Enjoying a cup of Pakistan's finest.
Abdul, it's probably the calmest spot in the entire ground. All the action out in the outfield, the fans jumping up. They're so calm in that Tapal Tea Lounge.
Slow ball, can't get it through.
Three opportunities where he was put down. That's the first one. Not a very good effort that from Iftikhar. Second time around, this again should have been point, going for it rather than Guptill. And he was never going to get underneath that. And then this was in the previous over. This probably was the best opportunity to get rid of him.
Well, a little problem here for the bowler. Yusuf, I'm not sure what exactly has happened here, but feeling what? Oh, he just, oh, the ball got him. Surely that's not just the ball hitting him in the stomach. We're not playing football here, champion.
It's just nothing going right for this team. Got some of them having fever, some unfit, and then this happens.
Well, to be fair, they were battered with some really good ball striking. Last thing you want is to take a blow from one of your teammates.
Got Iron Man on his shirt. It's more like Cotton Man at the moment. I mean, seriously. Gets this one away as well. Slightly top edge-ish, but it'll be 4 more to Usman. He's moved to 89 now.
Well, there's a structure to the way he's going about scoring runs. Initially, he was deep in his crease, playing the ball quite late, and now he's really imposing himself on the bowlers. His first thought is to strike a boundary. You can sense that, the way he's gone about things. His interception points, it's a sight to behold. There is that slide down the pitch, getting to the ball, hitting it in front of him. Just makes the length very different, and that point of contact on the bat as well.
Timing on this one should just be the one. It will. He's absolutely flying along though. Usman Khan, 90 off 34, and courtesy of Time to Travel, that wonderful 1300R Hayabusa heavy bike, to the player with the highest wickets in the HBL PSL 23, and the player with the highest number of sixes will take one of those bikes home. Absolutely magnificent piece of machinery. No run there. So decent over, actually. 6 runs coming from it. 118 without loss. Right, Usman Khan is on strike. And Qais Ahmed with a little more protection now. He bowled that over inside the power play. A little info on Usman Khan's story for you as well. Oh, wow, he's on 96 now. Goodness me, this has been some incredible striking.
I'm looking at the projected score. It's going to go 303 at this rate. Don't tell me that'll be chased too. Wow, that's some serious hitting. 4 away from a remarkable 100. Obviously would become the fastest if he gets there.
He's got 6 balls to equal it, Riley, and he's got 5 to beat you, so the chances are high. And that's enough. That is enough for Usman Khan. He has obliterated Riley Rousseau's record for the fastest HBL PSL 100. And what a show he has put on tonight here in Pindi. Congratulations, Usman Khan.
Applause all around. He's batted with an air of invincibility throughout this entire innings. There is that appreciation for the higher being, but it's been a treat, a spectacle to watch the way he's gone about destroying this Gladiators attack. Brought into the side, 1 of 2 changes. This is what he's produced. Excellence.
Oh, he's not finished. He is not finished yet. Another half a dozen to the total. Run rate 15.76, if you don't mind.
Yeah, he's surely brought the Gladiators to their knees. I mean, they're already down and out, and this kind of treatment. 134 already, and we've got more than half the innings left.
Oh, went for the quick one. Went for the quick one. I think he might have got a little edge on it. He has. Qais Ahmed. That's a good delivery.
Might be a delivery in anger or frustration as well. But it was an element of surprise from the wrist spinner. After conceding 27 in the first over, he does the cross seamer.
This time over, wideish, extra cover for 6 more. He is absolutely punishing Qais Ahmed here. Gone for 53 now, not completed his 2nd over yet.
It's absolutely unreal. You can't even play that on a video game.
This is just firing stats at me left, right and centre. 2nd fastest 100 in T20s by any Pakistani batter. Kushal Shah brought up a 35-ball 100 in the National T20 Cup here at this ground. Yeah, I'll keep the strike too, thank you very much. I'll keep the strike. No, Rizwan says have it. Rizzy said just have it. You are on fire at the moment, young man. 145 without loss after 9. Well, a new record, and this ground here in Pindi has been exceptional for the batters. It really has. 3 of the top 4 have been here in the last week. 3 of the top 4, Jason Roy, Riley Rousseau, Usman Khan now. Made his debut in 2017 in Karachi, domestic cricket. Moved to Ajman in the UAE for a gas company job, did Usman Khan, and his boss allowed him to keep playing cricket while he was there. And served him well. Played for the Gladiators in 2021. And he scored 100 in the BPL this year as well, earlier back in January. Serious talent.
Oh, we'd like to thank his boss for allowing him to play cricket, because they all have been royally entertained in this innings. I think the spectators should go through the turnstile and come again, because they've gotten double their value for what they've paid for their tickets.
Surely put a strong case in front of his captain. Who does he pick for the playoffs? Does he still go with Shan Masood, or he gets Usman Khan as a permanent feature in the 11? I know it's a no-brainer, but well, let's see.
Good luck having that conversation with him. First 50 off 22. His second 50 came off just 14 deliveries. 14 deliveries. Right, Parkview City free hit for fans, win a house contest. Visit the Parkview City Facebook page. Answer the question, which bowler took a 5-wicket haul in the HBL PSL in 2022? Chance to win a house at the end of the league. That'll be half a dozen more. This time it is Mohammad Rizwan who picks that one up leg side. 150 comes up inside the 10.
And he's gone about scoring runs unnoticed because of what we've seen from his partner. He's striking at over 200. Mohammad Rizwan, the leading run scorer in HBL PSL Edition 8. Ideal partnership when both players are going in excess of 200 in terms of their strike rate.
Ball is for 2. Usman turns him down.
Simon, whilst we've seen 26 deliveries go for boundaries, it's also very important to appreciate the fact that they've only soaked up just 10 dot deliveries. That's something that teams strive for. That's just about 18% of the deliveries so far, dot deliveries. Rule of thumb is around, what, 30, 35 in an innings? So that's exceptional from these two.
Nicely placed away on the offside. Quite a calm end to the 10th over. It's also Multan's highest ever partnership in HBL PSL history.
Look at that. Look at the numbers on the left. They're not just skyscrapers, they're just something else. 24, 28, 20. Average is 16. Amazing.
Burj Khalifa's everywhere. First over and he went for 5. So Usman Khan patted back that first over. Highest partnership now for Multan Sultans in HBL PSL history. Mohammed Rizwan is going at 200. He's been a bystander to the carnage that's been wreaked by Usman Khan. All you have to do is flip the KFC bucket and wear it on your head as fast as you can, and the winner will get KFC finger-licking good prizes.
Oh, he's got him. A wide ball worked. Probably the only way to get him out.
Very well bowled by Mohammad Nawaz. He knew he was going to go after him. And very good keeping from Umar Akmal also. It was quite a wide delivery away from...
Not sad. I was enjoying that.
He's walking off thinking, how have I missed it? He's been seeing it the size of a beach ball. Fresh into the side, and has just played one of the all-time great HBL PSL knocks.
Excellent knock comes to an end. 120 of 43 deliveries. Multan 157 for 1. Good intelligent bowling. He knew he was about to come after him. A wide delivery bowled, and good take from Umar Akmal, who has found himself behind the stumps after an injury to Sarfaraz Ahmed.
He hit Qais Ahmed for 54 in just 2 overs.
Qais Ahmed was just minding his own business in the HBL PSL. And thrown into the fire pit that is the Pindi Cricket Stadium. And he's balled up one of the fastest 50s of the tournament so far. Unfortunately, he's bowling.
And the bad news is now it's Riley Russo who walks out, who had the fastest 100 not so long ago.
Riley Russo, he loves batting in the HBL PSL. Look at those runs, 1,788 at a strike rate of 146. He has been in great form. Most runs by the overseas batters in HBL PSL.
That's probably the shortest record that anyone has kept, less than 24 hours, and he's lost that position of the fastest HBL PSL 100. That's the wicket. The part-time keeper, Umar Akmal, did well not to make a mistake. That's why you say never rest yourself in a game. That's John Masood must be thinking that.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure that was arresting. I mean, for Shah Masood in the previous few games, particularly the games here at Pindi, where a sort of more brutal type of batting is required, he looked a little bit like a fish out of water. So it surprised me that they swapped him out of the team. I just thought they'd move some of the middle order up. What I didn't realise was that Usman Khan, waiting in the wings, was going to come out and play the most extraordinary innings that we've seen in the last, well, 24 hours.
Quetta Gladiator fans will be angry with Iftikhar Ahmed, but so will Shan Masood. Yes, what a performance that has been from Usman Khan.
And there we go. Riley Russo starts off where he left off yesterday. This is some real good entertainment for the Pindi crowd.
As far as bowling is concerned, figure out a way of bowling a ball that will not get hit for six. You don't mind if it gets hit, but just don't get hit for six. So the Riley Russo, is it short and wide outside off stump? He might be able to drag it a little bit into the onside. You've got enough pace on it. It's unlikely to be able to hit it for six. There. And I reckon 4's a win. I really do. 4 is a win. 11 gone, 171 for 1.
Come on, boys!
Mohammad Hafiz is the new bowler. He's replacing Qais Ahmed. Captain will be requesting bowlers to come and start bowling their overs. Slightly uppish, but it'll be safe. Time for us to head down to Zainab, and she has Hamare Heroes powered by Kingdom Valley.
Pakistan's top tennis player Akil Khan joins me. Akil, 26 years आपने represent किया डेविस कप में पाकिस्तान को. I mean, just the fact कि 26 साल से आप खेल रहे हैं, उससे भी ज़्यादा टाइम से खेल रहे हैं, बड़ी डेडिकेशन चाहिए और बहुत पैशन चाहिए. तो कैसे ये इंटरेस्ट डेवलप हुआ?
Well, it's a passion. पाकिस्तान को रिप्रेजेंट करना, जब कोर्ट पे जाते हैं, कौमी तराना बजना, मैच से पहले अनाउंसमेंट होना, आई थिंक वो चीज़ जो है बड़ी इंस्पायर करती है. और प्लस जैसे आपने बात की, मैं और इसाम हम पिछले 26 साल से हम दोनों रिप्रेजेंट कर रहे हैं, तो हम लोग भी एक दूसरे की मोटिवेशन है आज तक जो आप जितना खेल रहे हैं.
The other thing that I want to talk about is your fitness, because 26 साल से अगर आप खेल रहे हैं तो उसके लिए एक मिनिमम लेवल ऑफ फिटनेस चाहिए होता है. तो क्या खाते हैं, क्या पीते हैं, या ट्रेनिंग बहुत ज़्यादा करते हैं?
नहीं, देखिए, फिटनेस इज़ मेन की किसी भी स्पोर्ट्स के लिए. और खाना हमारा नॉर्मली होता है, बट यू कैन से हम फिटनेस ज़्यादा करते हैं, बहुत ज़्यादा फिटनेस करते हैं, स्पेशली जब हमारे मैचेस, इंटरनेशनल मैचेस आ रहे होते हैं, तो फिटनेस हमारी जो है वो ज़्यादा हो जाती है.
अच्छा, अब आपके आगे कोई इंटरनेशनल टूर्स आ रहे हैं? इज समथिंग यू लुकिंग फॉरवर्ड टू?
वेल जी, बिल्कुल. एक बड़ा मेन हमारा टूर्नामेंट आ रहा है, डेविस कप मैच आ रहा है हमारे इन सितंबर अगेंस्ट इंडोनेशिया. सो एक्साइटेड. और मैं आपको बताते चलूँ कि डेविस कप दुनिया में आई एम द सेकंड वन जो मैं सबसे ज़्यादा रिप्रेजेंट कर चुका हूँ, और इंशाल्लाह ताला इफ़ आई एम फिट सितंबर में तो वो रिकॉर्ड मैं इक्वल कर दूंगा. मैं
हम तो यही चाहते हैं कि आप रिप्रेजेंट करते रहे पाकिस्तान में. अच्छा, ये बताएं एक और चीज़, जिस तरह हमने देखा है क्रिकेट में इतनी अच्छी फाइनेंशियली इन्वेस्टमेंट होती है, टेनिस में इस चीज़ की कमी है फाइनेंशियल इन्वेस्टमेंट की?
वेल जी, बहुत ज़्यादा. दूसरी टू स्पोर्ट्स की तरफ पाकिस्तान टेनिस फेडरेशन भी स्ट्रगलिंग विद द स्पॉन्सर. अगर मेरे ख्याल से स्पॉन्सर टेनिस के अलावा दूसरी स्पोर्ट्स को मिले, आई थिंक मेनी हीरोज़ आर वेटिंग टू परफॉर्म इंटरनेशनल लेवल पाकिस्तान के लिए.
चले, उम्मीद यही करते हैं कि बैकिंग हो और सपोर्ट हो, जो लोग देख रहे हैं, स्पॉन्सर्स एक्सेट्रा. आई लाइक टू आस्क यू टू प्लीज साइन द शर्ट.
श्योर जी.
एंड ज़बरदस्त अचीवमेंट्स हैं अकील खान की. थैंक यू सो मच अकील, एंड ऑल द बेस्ट फॉर योर फ्यूचर.
थैंक यू जी.
It's a really good over. Just 8 of it, 179 for 1. 8 overs to go. And I'm pretty sure that they'll try and get as many as possible. 298 is what the projection says. Kes into his 3rd over.
I mean, fair play to Keizami for stepping up to the crease when asked by his skipper. And you've gone for 54 off 2. You're in horrible danger of going for a gallon if you bowl all 4. And here he is. I suppose the only way to improve those numbers is to take a couple of wickets, I guess.
Oh, Rizwan goes after him. More runs coming off this over from Qais Ahmed.
Still got a smile on his face. He doesn't understand what's happening to him. Thrown onto the Pindi pitch in a power play. That was the start, and it's going. The batters are going after him.
Does tend to put quite a lot of topspin on the ball, Keizami. And the more topspin, the more ping you're going to get off the blade when you hit it. It went up a little bit that time. The ball just went up out of the hand, and Rizwan said, "Thank you."
That slipped out of his hands, but we'll be safe. You like the Osaka Battery's Facebook page and answer Ek Khel Ek Jashan contest, win prizes, and also get an opportunity to run in the Osaka Power Up.
Interesting choice of bowler for me. Because you've got Riley Russo, and you do have Iftikhar Ahmed as an off spinner. Mohammad Hafiz has done well. You've got 6-7 bowlers, and you're going with Cass, who's already gone for 50 runs in 2 overs.
Maybe he doesn't want to bowl. He's like, don't look at me. I'm not bowling today. But you're right about that. Oh, wow, the captain. He's got Riley Russo, and Qais Ahmed has a wicket.
Smart stuff. Didn't go up out of the hand, went flat, went wide. Riley Rousseau's looking for the ball in and around the stumps so that he can pulverise it over mid-on, mid-wicket. But it was flatter, got it off the toe of the bat. And the skipper, Mohammad Nawaz, ended the pain for Qais Ahmed. Lightning didn't strike twice for Riley Rousseau. He goes for 15 from 9. Multan Sultans, a 187 for 2.
Tim David comes out for Multan Sultans, his second outing. He was a prolific scorer for them last time around. And that strike rate would help. Ooh, he almost played it back to the bowler. I guess doesn't believe it. Why wasn't he quick enough to get to the other side? 13 gone, it's 188 for 2.
Flatter. Just got to bowl it flatter and faster. Almost drew a mistake out of Tim David. The beasts just keep coming for Multan Sultans. Not seen Karan Pollard yet.
Captain will finish off his quarter. He's in the attack. 1 for 41 his numbers.
And as you're talking about matchups, Cass proves me wrong. Gets the wicket of Riley Rousseau. Easy catch for Mohammad Nawaz. They really need to keep taking wickets if they have to come back into this game. Multan is running away.
There it is. Captain Multan Sultan gets his 57th T20 50. And he's almost gone unnoticed.
Eventually the crowd forced him into acknowledging them. Stretches his lead at the top of the run scorers. It's kind of a pretty good lick as well, normally speaking.
Mohammad Nawaz, even though he has varied his pace well, his figures, bowling figures won't suggest that. It's such a difficult pitch to bowl on. 44 of 3.3, and he has varied the pace well. 97, 99, 85.
Throughout the HBL PSL, got lots of opportunities. One of them is the TikTok of the match. Share your most creative cricket TikToks using hashtag #HojaJasbati on the app and win exciting prizes and a trip to Dubai. Would you go with the same call from the Quetta captain, wanting to chase the margin? Of course, batting first would have been around 80 plus. Now here, I don't know whatever they end up with Multan. How quickly we'll have to get those rounds.
Given what we've seen, I think it's a bad call, isn't it? I mean, and I'm not talking about what we've seen tonight, but just what we've seen historically in the matches here at Pindi. Normally speaking, if you just want to win the game, if all you want to do is win the game, then fine, chase. But given the situation they find themselves in, where they have to improve their net run rate to such an extent they have to do it really quickly, the best thing to have done was to have scored mountains themselves and then hope the Multan Sultans imploded in the run chase.
At least allow this much for the bowlers. Rizwan looks irritated for Nawaz not to complete in his action. That is allowed for bowlers to do.
What's going on there? Rizwan initially didn't like Nawaz aborting, and now he pulls away.
This is the second time it's happening, because it happened in the first over of the match as well.
Well, it's really hurt him, hasn't it, so far? He's 51 from 27. Come on, lads, get on with it.
Well, that's what you get. Another boundary, nothing new. 197 for 2. Rizwan just scored his HBL PSL's fastest 50 of 26 deliveries, but that every single effort after that 120 or 43 looks nothing. And the score is 3 away from 200. 6 more overs to go. And Tim David's turn. Ball him a juicy full toss, and he puts that away.
And again, once again, under pressure on the first delivery. That's 200 up for Multan Sultan. And the maximum off the bat of Tim David this time. The bowler, it's Qais Ahmed again.
Front of the hand delivery. Trying to bowl a flat one, try to get underneath the bat of Tim David. He's got such long reach. Fair play to Qais. I mean, 5 balls left. He's gone for 69.
It's an inside edge, non-striker. Probably was the place he should have thrown. And that's the quick single. Why didn't he go for the non-strikers?
Projected totals 195, 295, 306. It's a T20 game, not a one-day.
And again, high chance, and it's taken. Umair bin Yusuf takes that catch and dismisses the captain of Multan Sultans. Rizwan goes after scoring a 50. Qais has a second wicket.
Well done, Qais Ahmed. Well done. Googly. Rizwan probably picked it, but again, it's that overspin. The ball just kicked and bounced a little bit on the Multan Sultans captain. Top edge taken out there on the fence. Rizwan goes for 55. Qais has 2 for 70. Many bowlers might not have been bowling their final over given the stick he's had. 204 for 3.
Kieron Pollard comes out. You know what he's capable of. He'll surely take Multan's scoreboard moving forward at rapid pace. Qais has 3 more deliveries left in his quota. He's gone for 70. That's the highest number of runs conceded in the HBL PSL inside a quota of 4 overs, beating Shahid Afridi's previous 67 of his score.
Still brave enough to toss it up, put so many revs on the ball.
I think he's deserved this, I really do. Heavy topspin on that googly. Causing the extra bounce, causing the top edge.
Pollard giving a lot of respect.
Are you saying, well look, you know, the openers are allowed to go out there and have a little look, why can't I? Just see the way that ball is spinning hard over the top, over and over and over. That's what made it just bounce that little bit more than Rizwan was expecting. Oh boy, raise the Texas horns. That one has gone, well, it may as well have gone all the way to Texas. 15 gone, 211 for 3.
Well, it's an action-packed first half of this match number 28 in HBL PSL Edition 8. Tell you what, we've been entertained. We've seen the very best of six hitting, of stroke play, of use of the power play. 91 scored in that power play phase. Playing a miss. Now the race is on for the leading run scorer and wicket taker in HBL PSL 8. Both will have the chance to have their homes powered by Inverex Solar Energy, subject to terms and conditions. Inverex Solar Energy playing its part in promoting HBL PSL Edition 8. Leading run scorer just dismissed. Mohammad Rizwan, the captain of Multan Sultans. His team enjoying another good day with the bat. Quick single. Pollard gave up. It needed an accurate throw. Waka Yunus, Simon Dool alongside me. Where will this innings end?
You tell me, Darren. It's been a nightmare for the bowlers this entire week. It's been tough, hard. Most runs, still Rizwan sitting at the top with 483. Babar's just behind him. Riley Rasho there, Fakhar. There's so many runs being scored this year, especially this leg has been very different to any other place. I think the miss, the trick was early on. You allowed the batsman to go hard at you. You're still going 15 and over, and nobody tries to bowl those bounces, that hard length, you know, up at the shoulder consistently. Yes, you are getting hit for sixes and fours. At least have some sort of chance that he might hit in the air, but you bowl in that region, that good length, it disappears. Pulling things back a little bit, Naveen.
A really dangerous line with the third and backward point up inside the circle, though, that any semblance of bat on it. And it's a race away to a boundary. Don't forget to download BLove Network. $1,000 up for grabs if you download the BLove Network. www.blove.network.
Another dot. After 10 overs, they've just absorbed 10 dots. Now we approach the 16th over. 19 dots so far in the innings. 4 coming in this over. So it's a very good one from Naveen ul Haq.
They're all playing outside the line here because of Naveen's angle. So he's picking his line wide of off stump, setting the field accordingly. And the angle of his action and the way he's bowling, he's got that off-pace delivery as well. Going to finish off a really nice over here with a 1 or even a 2. 4 is not a bad result. Still an over that only goes for 5.
Same line, pace off the delivery. And an excellent end to the over. Just 2 runs coming from it. 16 gone, 213 for 3. Emil Umaid, Mohamed Hafiz with overs remaining, so too Naveen ul Haq. There is that length delivery back into the pitch. A little bit of pace off.
It's a little quiet period here for Multan Sultan. It almost seems boring right now, to be honest, what we saw in the first few overs.
Jazz Fan Pulse, who has a higher win percentage as captain. Shadab Khan, Shaheen Shah Afridi answer this question, win exciting prizes. Punch, offside with power, and beats the sweeper. Martin Goktil didn't have a chance.
He hits it so hard, fielder don't have any chance. More problems for Nawaz. He's trying to move his fielders at the right place, but if someone can hit that hard, doesn't matter where your fielder is, that's going to go to the boundary. Big man hitting it hard.
Only 62 meters square. Gone again. Threw everything at it. Just needed to get a little bit of that outer part of the bat. And the power of Tim David on show.
I still feel that the back of the length is a better delivery. You go a little bit up, and these guys, these big boys, if they get those big arms free and can just swing at it, they'll just go every time in the crowd. Big lads at the crease. What, the 6'6", maybe more. Strong hitter, big hitter, both of them. If you manage to bog Tim David down, Pollard will get you. Pollard only faced 4 deliveries. He's still trying to get to the pace of the pitch, but Tim David is looking dangerous now.
Well, we saw the Jazz Fan Pulse question. Here is a bit of Zafar cricket in fact. Quetta Gladiators win percentage against Multan Sultans is 40. Lowest against any opposition in HBL PSL. Might get even lower.
Chances are pretty high of that tonight, Darren.
Slapped. Pollard stood back. He was expecting that short of a length delivery. And he pumped it past the fielder in that mid-off position.
Jason Roy thought he was a half a chance of stopping this momentarily. Maybe even catching it. But it's just raced past him. By the time he'd taken 2 steps and thought about the dive and dived, it was gone. It's how hard Pollard hits the ball.
It's a good finish to the over. But 17 runs conceded. 17 gone to 30 for 3. Another record going down. Multan Sultans accounting for it. Usman Khan, fastest HBL PSL century of 36 deliveries. Support from Riley Russo and Captain Mohamed Rizwan. Starts with a wide. Indirect solar energy, of course, these caps will be given to the highest run scorer of the tournament and the highest wicket taker. Both Multan Sultans at this moment. We're talking about bowling to Karen Pollard. I've looked at him over the years. He's not a massive cutter of the cricket ball. Oftentimes, fast bowlers, they've gone short and wide off stump, with a change in angle as well, sometimes round the wicket, over the wicket. Also used as a second option, the defensive Yorker, wide off stump. That's something for Naveen ul Haq to consider.
Wahab last night, wasn't it? Bounced him out on the short ball, just going away from him, just had to fetch it a little bit.
Having to reach again. Just might have the distance. No, good work in the outfield. Martin Guptill. Double T launch. Still very calm. The dynamic action out in the middle. This man will play an important role in the run chase. He single-handedly won 2 matches for Quetta. Martin Guptill with the bat, of course. Nearly chopped on Karen Pollard, and there again, evidence of that challenge that he has.
Yeah, good from Naveen the last couple of overs. Pace off again here. That slower ball, short delivery, quite deceiving. He can bowl at 140 at times as well, but everything in this over so far, 117, 114, 112. He has not given them pace to work with yet, Waqar.
Yeah, I think it's his action, because he pushes the ball into the right-hander, and if you can just roll your finger on that seam and cut the pace down, because his arm speed is quite fast. Just a little wide. But once he just bangs it short, ball doesn't come, and Pollard and David, they like a bit of pace on. That's why they've struggled a touch against Naveen.
Those who at the crease would have practiced long hours, range hitting the ball out the park. This is the ideal situation to show that proficiency. It's what they've built their reputations on.
No, that's not a good news. Naveen is complaining that he's pulled something, or that he's hurt himself in the ribs. Can be very painful.
The old intercostal. Like, do you ever do one of those?
No, I never had that, but...
Never had one?
No. Wasim had it, and I saw him in pain. And it can be very, very painful. And it's something which keeps you away from the game for a long time.
It's a hard one to heal and to treat. So, well, hopefully it's not that bad. Maybe it's just a stitch. Who knows? Some thought going into that right there. How on earth are we going to chase this down tonight? It's never nice. An opening combination of Jason Roy and Martin Guptill off to a flyer the other night. they're a forlorn-looking lot at the moment, aren't they, Waka? They're all just having their own little time in the outfield.
Well, normally in this sort of situation, when there is an injury or a water break, you see teams getting together and having a chat and trying to pull things back. Not on this occasion. They were all just sitting in their own space and just taking it easy, just going through the motion. Yeah, it was a frustration to begin with. They could have picked up early wickets. They were poor fielding, and then of course Usman was just outstanding.
A very good over from Naveen ul Haq. Stands out amongst the carnage. Into his last over, not for 34 at the moment. Just pulling things back.
He's really struggling here, Naveen. They've got a series coming up in a week and a half too, have Afghanistan against Pakistan. T20 series in the UAE. It doesn't look comfortable. He's just trying to get through this last ball.
He'll have to reload. One more delivery to complete his spell.
Look, I wouldn't be bowling him right now. I know there's only one delivery left. You don't want to damage him more. He's a main member of Afghanistan's playing 11. Oh, no good. No good at all.
Grimacing in pain. Not easy. As a fast bowler, here he goes. Pollard gets it right. Off the sweet spot. Wasn't a massive six. Just enough power to clear the boundary ropes. Ends the over on the high. 244 for 3 after 18.
Got to leave the field here, Naveen. This is in bowling those last 3 or 4 deliveries with, if we're putting my bowling guessing hat on, a slight little strain, just something in the muscle, in the stomach area. It's really tough. This is straight off the park to get some treatment. Hopefully, not too serious.
Ajibullah Zadran on the field for Naveen ul Haq. It's been a tough night for the Afghanistan overseas players in this Quetta Gladiators team. Of course, Naveen ul Haq finishing in spell, picking up an injury as well in that last over. And we saw Qais Ahmed with a spell of 2 for 77 to join third most expensive spell in T20 cricket. It's superb to come back after that first over, which went for 27. He picked up 2 wickets. Pulled away by Pollard. He gets going. Second 4 for him, alongside a 6.
They're looking for a couple of big overs here. It wasn't a bad delivery. It was banged in short. The pace was taken off, but Pollard knows exactly where he's going to bowl. Umaid Asif is not happy with the field position.
And for the Yorker, 250 comes up.
Well, excellent work from Jason Roy. This game is quickly getting away from Quetta Gladiators, but putting in all the effort he can down at long on. Good dive. Pollard's just lost his shape completely there. Jason Roy doing really well.
Yeah, great effort in the field, but I think Pollard was expecting that short delivery again, that slow delivery. That's why the weight was on the back foot, like that one. He's done well. He's foxed him beautifully. Good bowling.
It also gives him that impression is the fact that there isn't a long off. That field is inside a 30-yard circle, so it's not an option for Umaid to pitch the ball up outside the line of the off stump. So you're thinking short, as you said, Waka. That's the reason his weight is on his back foot, and he's aiming leg side. Karen Pollard.
There'll be some learning for Nawaz. He's a makeshift captain. Sarfraz issue with his hand.
The Multan Sultans, they've gone on to 252 for 3. Gone past the highest total in PSL history. Previously 247 by Islamabad United. So another new standard set for teams. Nine runs from the over, 19 gone, 253 for 3. Moin Khan, left of screen, head coach of Quetta Gladiators. I wonder what's going through his mind. 253 for 3. Partnership on 49. Tim David and Karen Pollard. And then we have 6 legal deliveries to go in the innings. Starts well. Well, the Parkview City free hit for fans. Win a house contest. Visit Parkview City Facebook page to answer the question, which bowler took a 5-wicket haul in HBL PSL 2022? Chance to win a house, of course.
.50 partnership. They took 32 deliveries. Little too long for their liking, isn't it? The way they normally bat, so that's way too many deliveries.
It's hard to keep up with what the standard was set at the start of the innings, isn't it? But I think the bowling has been slightly better. Naveen has done a good job of mixing up the slower balls and the on-pace deliveries quite nicely. And so far, a good start to the last from Amal Khan as well.
They were sitting on 157 after 10. And 300 was on the card with Pollard, Tim David and all these big hitters coming in, but credit should be given to Quetta Gladiators. They pulled things back. And he pulled it beautifully. That's gone all the way for 6. Raining 6s. 17 of them.
Yeah, that's just through the line. That's your line driving. They practice on the up. This is not a half volley. It's on the up, stands tall, just powers it.
Bishop's swing of the bat. Deceptive, that delivery pays off. 8 runs from this over so far.
That's something that the bowlers of the Sultans should be looking at. Abbas Safridi, Anwar Ali, so the double A attack. Should be looking at those slower balls into the surface. Ratullah Naveed.
Just short of the fielder. They will get a single as the innings comes to a close. 262 for 3. It's been glitter and gold for the Multan Sultans with the bat. Sparkle at the top, of course, with Usman Khan. Fastest HBL PSL century in record time. Just 36 deliveries. It's been the highlight of this innings, and the fans, well, appreciate every moment of the action.
Yeah, it's been hard work for the bowling unit, but they must believe, they must still believe Jason Roy can put on a performance like he did the other night. You just never know. The joint 9th highest total in T20 history and the highest ever on Pakistan's soil.
It took all the glory tonight, Usman Khan. What a first half of this match we've seen. Match number 28. The target, 263. It's a massive one for Quetta Gladiators. The run chase after the break.
Well, it's match 28 of the HBL PSL. It was the Quetta Gladiators taking on the Multan Sultans in an absolute all-out assault on the Quetta Gladiator bowlers. 263 was posted today, and chukka, chukka, chukka. It was raining sixes here at Pindi Cricket Stadium. Mark Butcher, what did we just see?
Oh, man, I'll tell you what, I'm almost getting sick of seeing the ball fly out of the ground. Almost. The other thing I'm getting a little bit sick about is talking about this pitch, because there's nothing to say. I mean, it is just the most run-reaping surface I think I've ever seen. And in order for the game, the last game between Islamabad United and Zalmi, to be anything like a contest between bat and ball, I reckon they should be forced to bat with one of these. Because at the moment, it's no contest. The batters are just killing it at the moment. And so maybe this might even it up if we can just use one of these for the last game.
The sweet spot's the entire bat, it seems, at the moment. Usman Khan, I mean, unbelievable up the top. He barely gets a game. He gets elevated to opener, and all of a sudden, it's the fastest HBL PSL century ever.
Yeah, it was a great change, wasn't it? Shan Masood has been at the top of the order with Rizwan. He was also a Quetta Gladiator player, I believe, Usman. So that was a little bit of a one up your nose a little bit. Yeah, I almost said something I shouldn't have said then. But what a way to come out and show your former employers what they're missing. Extraordinary innings from him. And then, you know, the depth of that batting lineup, the power that they have is just so extraordinary that the world record was in danger there for a moment. But 263 is still one heck of a lot of runs.
And not only that, but he's made it so incredibly difficult for the Quetta Gladiators to try and qualify for those playoffs. I believe they're going to have to chase 263 down in 10.3 overs.
Yeah, I mean, and even if they do that, even if they did that, going at 26 and a bit runs per over for 10 and a bit overs, it still might not be enough to get them through. Zalmi win tomorrow, or even if Zalmi lose and only lose by, say, 5 or 6 runs, then I think the Quetta Gladiators are cooked. I'm not sure they gave themselves the very best chance of trying to upset the net run rate by fielding first. I think perhaps the only way really that they were going to do it by the margin that they need was to bat first, score 260 and maybe knock over Multan Sultans for 160, trying to go hell for leather. But, you know, that'll be something for them to discuss another time.
Oh, thank you so much for your insight, Mark Butcher. One thing's for certain, if you are here at Pindi Cricket Stadium, please wear a hard hat. It's getting dangerous out here.
All right, this is what happened a while ago. Multan Sultans were put into bat, 120 off just 43, the fastest HBL PSL 100. And then Tim David and Pollard wrapped it up with 262 for 3. Quick look at the highlights, and it's just been boundaries and sixes.
Well, the entire 20 overs were highlights, to be honest. But yeah, Usman was outstanding. There was a little hint that they might be just getting that catch, but you know, it was too far. And then it was just pure hitting by Usman. He hit some beautiful shot on the onside and also on the offside. Oh, that's a poor delivery for sure. but he was just outstanding. Overall, Multan hitting 17 sixes, 22 fours, 36 runs, 100. That was just amazing. Beautiful hitting, class, pure class. That was a drop catch. That's the shot where he got his 100 of 36 deliveries. End up getting 120 of 43 deliveries.
Yeah, and the partnerships were brilliant, were they? 157 for that first wicket. Stumped by a wide one. So congratulations all round from his Multan Sultans teammates. Brought Riley Rousseau to the crease. Rizwan was still there on his way to a half-century. Rousseau went quite quickly tonight. Mohammad Rizwan brought up a half-century. Another one for him for the leading run scorer in the tournament. Not long after that, couldn't quite get a hold of one up towards the leg side, and was comfortably taken. That catch, that was the end of Rizwan. Tim David got in on the action alongside Kyron Pollard late in the piece, and they took the score through to 262 for 3. Skipper going for 50, Case Ahmed going for 77. We made Asif for 49. Pick of the bowlers, well, try and pick one out of there. Naveen, none for 41, wasn't bad in the end, and one pretty tidy over for Hafiz. That is the required rate, which is a tall order, one must say. Jason Roy is going to have another night like he had a couple of nights ago, and he's going to need some help from his friends.
That knock from Usman Khan surely should be enough to knock Quetta Gladiators out. .263 to get in 10.3 overs, and still it doesn't confirm your qualification. All right, let's go down to Erin and find out who she's got.
Fielding. I've got Tim David, and it's all happening down here because the boys have just made their way onto the field. But just quickly, oh my God, it's 262. Can you believe that sort of a score?
Yeah, well, it felt like I needed to get on with it up there. I was trying to hit a 6 every ball, and I couldn't. It was a fantastic show from Usman, especially to come in his second game of the season. It was amazing.
I heard you say that you thought you had a stinker on your way off, and I'm not sure how you can think that was a stinker. But, you know, talk to us about conditions quickly. Is there anything the bowlers can do tonight?
Yeah, it's tough to start as a batter. Yeah, you know, 260 is a big score, so they're going to come hard. Hopefully we can get a few wickets.
And plans of attack for the bowlers?
Try not to get hit for 6. That's mine if I bowl, so yeah.
That's awesome. Well, thank you so much. I will let you get up on the field, and good luck.
Cheers.
It's the 6th consecutive 200-plus score on this ground. It's been a high-scoring Pindi Cricket Stadium. Can he do it? It's a big ask. And we're not talking about winning this match, we're talking about getting those inside 11 overs. 148, the strike rate. He had a very, very good outing last time around.
Well, Sikandar, forget about in under 11 overs. Just let's win this game, and it is possible. These two, we know what they're capable of. We saw Jason Raw the other day scoring that beautiful 100. If he gets going, it is not going to be easy for the bowlers to bowl the right length on this pitch. The game against Peshawar Zalmi, remember they got 242 in what, 18.2 overs. That means still 10 deliveries to go, and all they need is further, what, 15-20 runs. If they get to that situation, I'm sure they will get to 263. But to get there, they need Jason Roy to get going from the word go.
Well, it'll be nice if they could at least try winning this game. Forget about 10.3 overs. That will be something. was close. Rizwan was quick to flick it back. Didn't hit the stumps.
Yeah, good work from Rizwan. Oh, looking for that one. Just got stuck in the glove a little bit. That's missing by a long way.
I don't think Rizwan will take a review on that. That one definitely going down the leg side. Not a bad delivery. When you know the batsman is going to come at you, the best way to go is just bowl a little short of a length. New balls will skip through a little bit. That's good bowling. Batter's zone. Alex Wolf.
I was thinking you start with a maiden. Well, one wide. It's high in the air, but first boundary for Quetta.
Well, he was not in control of that stroke. They need boundaries every over. They need a couple of them, so they have to keep taking risks.
End of the first, 7 for no loss.
They want some consolation. First over of the Multan innings only went for 5, so they're ahead of the rate.
Well, both these batsmen have to play that fearless cricket. Can't play too many dot deliveries, that's for sure.
He went for 66 runs yesterday. Anwar Ali is bowling from the media end. And a pace on ball. Sure, Roy and Guptill would like that.
Over the years, Anwar Ali has lost a little bit of pace, but the experience he carries now.
First maximum.
Not the first time we're seeing this. Nice coming at the bowler, and just a pickup shot, bringing these strong wrists into play. New ball, you get anywhere near the middle of the bat, that travels, and that has traveled all the way into the crowd. Great start from Roy once again.
Rizwan up to the stumps now like that. He stops Jason Roy from shimmying down the pitch.
Gadget is the goal, and oh, he got the big one. They've got the big one. Roy goes for 6.
Pace off, brilliant from Anwar Ali. We talked about slower balls working at times for the Quetta Gladiators. Well, they worked straight away, quickly. Good catch in the end as well. Pushdil Shah. Pretty happy. Forget about last night, as you said, Waqar. This is a new game and a new evening, and Anwar Ali's got an early wicket. Jason Roy on his way back. Just 6 to his name.
quick single, quick single. Direct hit would be interesting. Has a miss. Just a celebration from Rizwan on that wicket of Roy just tells the story.
Barali for bowling that slow delivery right in the zone where he wanted to, just short of a length, but credit also should be given to that man. Mohammad Rizwan coming next to the stumps, making Jason Roy stay in the crease, and from there he was forcing. He likes to use his feet, but on that occasion he couldn't. What about this one? He's got mid-on back on the boundary, but this slow delivery has done really wonders for Anwar. 16 for 1. Well, that has made my day, my evening for sure, baby.
And CJ dot super over, and first ball and wicket. And oh, this hit very hard. At number 3, one of the changes that Gladiators made today. Down on one knee, he'll earn 6 or 4, just one bounce.
Well, he didn't time that well, but because of the fielder inside the 30-yard circle, he knew that there's no one there. Even if I miscue it, this will go for 4. He wanted to go 6, but the timing wasn't there. But he'll take 4. He'll be happy with that shot.
This sort of a chase, you probably just try and go after everyone. You have that invisible license, you lose your wicket, it's not a problem.
Yeah, if they bowled out for 140, happy to go for it. There's no issue with this at all. They need to do it in a hurry. Fall too far behind the required rate. The game's gone early anyway. Might as well play as many shots as they can. One bounce, 4 more. Tough for Izzarul Haq, but all learnings for the young man from Afghanistan.
Well, no, those couple of deliveries, sneak in good overs.
On it. Guptill gets another maximum in the over. 34 for 1.
Angle with back-to-back 6s.
50 up, 53 for 1 in the 4th over. Well, they are ahead in the run rate at the moment, but that is to win the game, not to qualify. Slower one, and doesn't get past Karen Pollard. Or is that Pollard? Yes. Yeah. Tough to break that barrier. 4 gone, 54 for 1.
This was for a moment, Karen Pollard thought this was a catch. Did he get there on the full or not? Did he get that hand down to it? Really interesting. Look, the hands are behind the back. Just relax, Kyron. Just relax. Move, move. Yeah, I think it got there. It was a really difficult chance, but the hands are sort of upside down, I suppose you could call them. The reverse cup.
Look at those eyes. Is giving that look to Martin Guptill. That look, we want to see that again. $1 million look. It was hit hard by Guptill. This will be fun. 20 years old Ehsanullah has been outstanding in this. Yep. Yeah, far in this game. Yeah, another slow delivery. Saw it early, hit hard. The finger. He stopped the boundary. Those eyes saying something to Martin Guptill that you're still there, you're very lucky. He's got great hands, isn't it? Doesn't matter what position he's standing. Yeah, that's a good way to go. That's a perfect way to play this guy. Ehsanullah. Just use his pace, he's quick, he's pacey.
He just touched them and cleared the rope comfortably. Just wrapped that and look at it flying.
It was 42% of those sixes been hit in Pindi Stadium only. That was half time. That percentage is going to go up, I'm sure.
The pace works. Guptill trying to work that one down to third. Hands it to the gloves of Mohammad Rizwan.
Yeah, he's not going to back off. He's going to put more pace in those deliveries. That's all he knows. And I think that's the right way to go. 148.2 kilometers an hour. The bottom edge. And another wicket for a man who's known to take wickets. For Ehsanullah, Martin Guptill gone for 37. Is 60 for 2.
Marshalling his men. He knows that he's got Quetta Gladiators exactly where you would like. And talk about Ehsanullah. Mohammad Hafiz comes out at number 4. Mohammad Hafiz will have to face Ehsanullah in his first over. Played a good knock the other day along with Jason Roy. Got to that 240 odd. More work required today.
Well, this will be a matchup. Ehsanullah would like to see Hafiz's back.
Just a push. We end up at the non-strikers with that single.
Well, he's just warming up, isn't it? 149, that last delivery.
Yeah, he just gave himself a little bit too much room there, Martin Guptill. And understand what he's trying to do. Very hard to Ehsanullah back over his head, so looking to use the pace. But because of the pace of the delivery, look where it's hit the bat. It's hit the bat right at the toe end because of that genuine pace. So Guptill just a little slow on it. Oh, dropped. Good effort, Abbas Afridi, high above his head, but it will go down as a chance.
Would have been 2 for Ehsanullah in the opening over.
Should have been taken. I know it comes quickly. It's like standing in the slip, but the deep slip. But standing at fine leg, sometimes you're just snoozing a little bit. You're not really ready, and the ball comes quickly. So many catches we've seen getting dropped in that position. It's a very key position.
Nicely done, pulled away. Umair bin Yusuf showing some class, taking the score to 67 for 2 after 5.
Crowds have been excellent. They've come in, supported the teams, particularly when Islamabad United and Peshawar Zalmi have been playing. But nonetheless, crowds built through the 3 women's exhibition matches as well, including the finale today that was won by the Amazons. And all of the people that have come through will remember a lot of big hits. Remember the ball flying to the boundary. Quetta need 195 in 90 balls to win this one. Worse still for them. They have to try and do it in 10.3 overs. Abbas with the wicket. He's enjoyed bowling here at Pindi.
Abbas Afridi taking a lot of wickets for Multan Sultan, and it's a big wicket of Mohammad Hafiz. He has looked good, 40 of 18 in the previous game, but this time he has to go back early. Easy catch for Riley Rousseau. Abbas Afridi in the wickets column once again. Hafiz has to walk back for 1. Quetta 68 for 3.
Follows up.
I often talk about that element of surprise. That is what he brings to the table. His thought process is quite good. Got some solid credentials as a fast bowler. That's the reason he's got 18 wickets in HBL PSL, 8. Just like the way he goes about his work. In a different role today though, bowling in the power play.
Usman Khan, I don't know if there is a prize for the fastest 100 in the tournament. If there isn't, perhaps there should be. Stunning reintroduction to the tournament from him today. Rather breaking the hearts of Quetta Gladiators fans and players. Absolutely stunning. 120 from just 43 balls. Just talking, Darren, Sana, about the bowlers who've done well here in Pindi. Not been many of them, granted. But Abbas Afridi, best of 4 for 39. He's taken 6 wickets here now. Rashid Khan with 4 for 21. Faruqi with 3 for 40. Is there anything they have in common? Any reason why they might have fared better than anybody else you can think of?
It's not 1 or 2 deliveries, but maybe 3 and 4 with their change of...
The ball wide of the right-handers. And bowl those change-up You spoke about Sana.
Took a wicket and just gave away 8 runs, 75 to 3.
This was the change of pace, back of the hand, slow one. But there was fielder on short fine. The moment the ball crossed the fielder, it was 4 runs written on it.
Going to get off to. Tell you what, you know, I like that ball. On this ground, the short wide delivery, flat short wide. You're thinking one, aren't you?
100%. That's one way as a captain to contain the opposition, not allow them to score a boundary.
Any ball, what is it Tim Davis said? Any ball that doesn't go for 6 is a good ball. Beautiful, good pace. Shades of Rashid Khan there.
Look at that, this pitch. Excellent take from Rizwan as well.
Successful in the recent Under-19 World Cup. And a good delivery. So, like Osaka Battery's Facebook page, and answer HBL PSL contest and win prizes and get a chance to be part of the Osaka Power Run. Pretty sure that was HBL PSL.
Pretty close.
I was in the ballpark. Got a bit carried away with my.
Good effort there, good effort.
It's been weeks since the first time I've stuffed it up. Oh, out of the ground. Up and away. Quetta line is going slightly limp at the moment. Needs to be soaring upwards, but is plateauing. 179 from 78. And they've only got 3 overs and 3.
Quite a handy cricketer, T20 cricketer.
And he's going.
Switch, short reverse. And he totally slowed the ball, almost as if he's not about to bowl. From 96 to 76.7.
You know, for all these years, I've been getting really fed up with all these right-handed batters playing the sweep shot left-handed better than I could. So it's great to watch him try and hit a cut shot left-handed. Yeah, I had that covered. Leg spin versus Iftikhar is generally a very good matchup for leg spin. And dismissed 7 times by it in the HBL PSL. Average is only 11. All courtesy of Mazza, of course.
You reckon Mohammad Rizwan knows this? 2 wrist spinners operating at this time.
But if he doesn't, Andy Flower does.
And the Multan Sultan have been a team which had provided a really good environment for youngsters, whether it's Shahnawaz Dhani in the last HBL PSL, Ihsanullah, Abbas Afridi.
Karen Pollard gets a chance to show us his athleticism once again. Pretty good, isn't he, for a beast of a man in the second half of his 30s. It's interesting you mentioned, actually, Dhani from the last season or two with Multan. I wonder if he'd been fit, would Ihsanullah have had the chances that he's had this year? What do you think?
Yeah, it's a tough one, maybe in place of Abbas Afridi or someone, but yes, this environment, I'm really intrigued about the environment they provide, because all these youngsters seem to thrive, and we saw Shan Masood doing well at the top of the order, even Mohammad Rizwan the moment he came to Multan Sultans. In Karachi Kings he didn't get an opportunity.
Not really liking the look of Vizarul Haq, Naveed. Pace through the air, isn't it, DG? Makes it really tricky for batters if you're not quite sure which way it's turning.
It's a different type of wrist spin. He runs through the crease, very similar to that of Rashid Khan. Low trajectory as well, his release point. Might be low, but this guy has big boy power. Iftikhar finally gets one off the middle of the bat, and it goes for 6. Ends the over on the high, 96 for 3 after 9.
He's been trying this for the last 5 deliveries. Finally, he get it right. Long levers, big shoulders, a lot of power behind that shot. Straight down the ground for 6 runs.
It's been fantastic to see the different venues in this year's HBL PSL. To Multan, and crowds came out before Sturt, then Lahore. Here in Pindi. Wonderful that the gospel is being able to spread around the country. Oh, well bowled. So the leading run scorer and wicket taker in HBL PSL 8 will both have their homes powered by indirect solar energy, subject to T's and C's. That's well worth having. And that is well worth throwing back from the crowd. Just crept over the fence. Doesn't have to go 30 metres over. Just a couple will do.
Mari Yusuf, he's been a bystander for a little while. Hasn't had a lot of strike, but makes use of this delivery. A little too wide, a little too full. Punished down the ground.
Sam Amir is an old-fashioned spin bowler in that he knows that with his height and his speed, if he keeps it nice and flat, that he'll keep the batters honest. But every once in a while, he likes to just toss one up just to see, go hunting for wickets. And he picks them up every once in a while, but he also gets donged as well. And he goes back to the flatter stuff, and it's very difficult to get underneath him and bash him around. It's good to see that in bowlers, though. I know captains will sometimes throw their caps on the floor in disgust. And every once in a while, he'll just go searching for a wicket. It might cost him a 6 or 2. Oh, quick delivery again to finish off. It's a really good way of closing out the over. 105 for 3, halfway.
phase stage, but that required is just creeping up. It's gone to, well, above 15 now. And this is what's happened today. You look at the match summary, is just everything for the batters, especially with Usman Khan getting an opportunity and scoring that fastest HBL PSL 100. It's just 43 deliveries. We witnessed 22 boundaries and 17 sixes in that innings. In fact, the whole of Multan. That's a boundary. Pace on ball, you get bat on it and it just travels.
The faster it comes, the faster it goes. Ehsanullah, he offers a lot of pace. Umair bin Yusuf on it really quickly, opens the face of the bat. And this outfield is lightning fast.
Oh, just chips
the bat, bounce of the ball. Very rarely does it get up above the stickers. Everything is just so even. Apart from the contest between bat and ball, that's been less than even. But great opportunity.
You're being
to show
very
your
polite,
skills.
but you're being very polite.
Well, I mean, I was brung up that way.
Oh, how did he manage that? He's trying to pull that, and he's got some part of the bat. It's flown over Rizwan for a boundary. I'm just going to double check what it is, boundary or maximum, because he can be 50 if it's a 6.
Well, batter no control over that whatsoever. Accidental 4s and 6s here in Pindi.
Consecutive 4s, 3 4s in this over. That's why you see Mohammad Rizwan making sure the fielders are at the right position.
$50 up for Umair bin Yusuf. Given an opportunity today, he's not the first batter in the game who's making most of the chance. Third T20 50 for Umair bin Yusuf.
Talented cricketer, just the second game that he has been given the chance, making sure that he shows his talent. 50 of 26 deliveries.
As well, just 34 deliveries.
And there's a moment where you have an opportunity to win $1,000 US. Download and earn. Got to go to belove.network. Saying 22 boundaries, 17 sixes in Multan's innings. And this one's had 8 boundaries and 9 sixes. Ball has taken some serious beating. Strike rate of 192. $11 gone, 120 for 3. So Butch, Quetta Gladiators now cannot take their net run rate above Peshawar Zalmi after this game, but there's a hope of qualification after they win this game today and Peshawar loses by a huge margin. We'll know what that margin would be. Sapal.
Oh yeah.
Tell you what, Sikandar.
Oh yeah.
Tell you what, Sikandar. I'd like you to be my bank manager. Because the hopefulness there. It's just, I mean, they've got to win the game first, right? Which you said, yeah. That's looking extremely unlikely. Can I have a loan, please?
I've got to keep the viewers engaged. So anything's possible. What if you find an Usman Khan from somewhere, 120 or 43?
Iftikhar Ahmed. We know that he can hit 6 sixes. Mohammad Nawaz, Umar Akmal is yet to come. Qais Ahmed. He was amongst the scores, but while he was bowling, so not much there with the batting from him. But yes, Mohammad Nawaz, Umar Akmal, 16.5 runs required per over.
Rizwan knows that Iftikhar doesn't really, that has worked for them. He's completely squeezed that run rate out.
And Mohammad Rizwan is well supported by his daughters.
There he goes. He says, why not get a maximum going while everyone's busy? -6 from that total that they require, 130 now.
And like you said, Boch, he tosses one every other ball, and that's why he goes for those big shots as well. He's looking for the wickets. Good that the team has got a big score on the board.
Yeah, single will allow 11 of the over, 131 for 3. Wants an over? Yeah, it'll be more leg spin. Told that his nickname is Baby Rash from the Sydney Sixers.
Sure, there's a cream for that, isn't there?
That was the first thing I thought of. Well, let me explain. That's Rashid Khan. He hasn't got hold of it, or has he? Yeah, that goes over.
Iftikhar Ahmed is adamant that he wants to change his stats against leg spinners. The third maximum, this time on the back foot, creates that power. Straight down the ground. That's really good hitting. It's always stayed down the ground.
You see any similarities in him and Rashid Khan?
Shot. Really good hit from Iftikhar. Oh, perhaps a little bit closer to him than he'd like. Looked like he was trying to hit it for 6 again. Wasn't able to quite get underneath it, but hit it powerfully enough, straight down the ground. There are similarities for sure, in the way he sort of scoots through the crease. Flattish trajectory. Not a bad bloke to have at close quarters to learn from. That is for sure. I'd say the big difference is that he bowls more leg.
So some Dafa News cricketing facts. 262 for 3 by Multan Sultans is the highest total in T20 cricket on Pakistan soil. Again.
And Multan would not be really happy with this because, of course, they are in a comfortable position to win this game. This time, Umair bin Yusuf has looked good as well. But this will dent their chances to go into that top 2 if the net run rate, the difference is not as big as they want.
Closing up to that 150 now, Quetta. This time reverses that, can't beat Riley Russo at short third. TikTok winner of the match, Hamza, congratulations to you, and that is your video. Lots of creative TikTok videos people have made and been winners. Congratulations once again. That brings the 150 for Quetta Gladiators. Still a long way to go. And they'll be happy to cross another landmark. 151 for 3. Who are you supporting, Sana? That was not a good ball. There was no way Sanullah could put a hand to that.
And this is such an ideal position to bowl. Your team has got so many runs on the board. But Osama Mir, either he's straying on the leg side or flighting it too much. This time flatter and on the leg side. Iftikhar playing with the field.
So if they win this one, Multan Sultan, which they should, they find themselves in top 2. They'll love to stay there, provided Islamabad doesn't mess it up.
Yeah, Islamabad bad play Zalmi tomorrow. Slam straight down the ground, a little bit of fade on it, like a crisply hit 2-iron. That'll bring up another boundary to Iftikhar, who's getting into his stride now.
And he's definitely improving his average against the leg spinners, because with the matchups, Mohammad Rizwan is persisting with leg spin from both ends. And Iftikhar hitting them straight down the ground.
Yeah, -4 more. Nicely done, finding the gap, and he gets to a 50. He gets his 4th HBL PSL 50. And he wants everyone to stay hush.
Yeah, he cops a bit, doesn't he, Iftikhar, from time to time, whether he's representing Pakistan or in the Gladiators lineup. Just giving them a little bit back.
The partnership 96 of 55 now.
life in the old dog yet, huh?
$14 gone. It's 165 for 3. Blue one is the road to the playoffs. It's probably the last time we'll see Quetta in action in this season, probably. If you were to just go back into their 9 matches before this and just say, where do you feel they've messed it up?
Firstly, and I do think that the leadership of Quetta, I'm a big fan of stability for leadership, but not for this long, 8 years. And the captain, the coach, everyone remains same without having much of an impact result-wise in the last 4 years. The first 4 years, Quetta was in the top 2 or 3 teams of the competition. They have definitely nosedived in the last 4 seasons, and you need to hold someone accountable.
Just freshen things up, is that what you're saying? A bit of new thinking on board, maybe. Different messaging, perhaps. I think that you look at the picks that they had a strong-looking team. It just seemed to chop and change it a lot in the first 5 or 6 matches. Weren't happy to sort of pick what you think your best side is and then stick with it.
Yeah, before more runs keep coming in. We're just talking about what went wrong with the Gladiators. Zainab's got someone who's behind a very successful side.
Yeah, I've got the CEO of Multan Sultans, Haider Azhar, next to me. Haider, we're talking about the success of Multan Sultans, and one of the reasons why it has been successful in this year and last year as well has been due to the picks. Now, someone like Ihsanullah has been perhaps the find of the tournament. What was the reason behind picking him? Just talk us through that.
Well, I mean, we ended up getting him last year, and then we took a very brave call by retaining both our emerging fast bowlers this year over some very seasoned professionals. I think one of the major thinking behind retaining them this year was we looked at the entire draft pool and we felt that these 2 kids were still the 2 best bowlers around. And we've always, over the last few years, relied more on our emerging bowlers. So we thought, might as well stick with these 2. And they're really repaying us for all the faith that we've had.
Now, we know that, Andy is somebody who relies on data and analysis a lot. I mean, I want to know what the dressing room talks are like with having him somebody around the players.
So, I mean, because I think it's now common knowledge that there's a lot of information that goes in from the Multan Sultans dressing room to the center of the pitch. Obviously, we don't want to overburden the players and we don't want to overburden the captain. But we do send suggestions from time to time based well. I mean, this is a 3rd year, which I think we're deeming it to be a success so far. So let's see how it goes on moving forward.
What kind of a leader is Mohammad Rizwan in the dugout?
He's an inspirational leader. I mean, someone who is very...
I'll have to interrupt you. Apologies, because there's been a wicket.
Well, Shan Masood takes the catch and Abbas gets his second as the end of Iftikhar Ahmed with 53 to his name. Quetta Gladiators lose their 4th.
And Abbas Afridi with yet another variation, the back of the hand slow one, deceiving Iftikhar Ahmed, taking the pace off. And 19th wicket for Abbas Afridi in HBL PSL Season 8. Iftikhar Ahmed walks back after a very well made 53. Quetta 172 for 4.
just with Haider Azad. And Haider, you were telling us about Mohammad Rizwan.
First of all, I think I need to compliment you for your amazing streak of always getting a wicket while doing these interviews.
It's embarrassing.
No, it's not. I mean, it's working for us. So Mohammad Rizwan is a very in his conviction, and he sort of positive. He was very, very calm, and that kept the entire dressing room very, very calm. So I mean, he's an inspirational leader. Whatever he does on the field is for everyone to see, but I think he has a bigger role when we're having our team meals, when we're sitting down planning and everything. I mean, couldn't have asked for a better leader.
All right, thank you so much, Haider, and I wish you all the best for this season and all the other seasons that are coming in the PSL.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
178 for 4.
$85 off 30, not impossible for the Quetta Gladiators, but it will...
A little expensive in the previous over, but he has bounced back nicely. He's a wicket taker. A pacey delivery once again. Bit more bounce and an easy catch in the deep. Things are getting very difficult for... Quiet run rate, almost 18 now. Played really well, Umar bin Yusuf. 67 of 36 is 178 for 5.
The skipper straight away goes over, extra cover for 4. Just swing the bat at it. That's the key for the Quetta Gladiators at the moment.
He's slightly underrated as a batter, known more for his left arm spin. Mohammad Nawaz, match winner with the bat. In the lower half of the innings, we've seen it before. Straight away he picks a boundary up.
That was a good stroke. Straight away make Ehsanullah think that he's got to do something different. Going around the wicket, and he'll be looking to create that angle and maybe ball a little shorter. Come at him, ask him to pull.
Moves away, gives himself some room. Come back for 2, it'd be a good running.
Yeah, the idea was right, the thinking was good from Ehsanullah. Umar Akmal was pushing for 2. But I think the length wasn't that great, because he's got third man in the 30-yard circle. There's a man very square. That's not bad, but just got to be more of on the middle stump.
Congratulations to our Jazz Pulse winners, Zabiullah, Ahad Ahmed, On the leaderboard as well. So Jazz Fan Pulse winners, congratulations to you.
There is a deep fine leg, deep backward square, and he can also go full and wide with the field set offside.
Straight at the stumps, and that's crunched to the boundary for 4.
That's very good batting, but not very good bowling. Played really well though. Nawaz, who just walked in, and he looks really good.
Oh, he goes leg side this time, over the top of mid-wicket and into the boundary for 4 more.
Not the right line to be bowling. We spoke about his 2 options that allows him protection. Leg side and offside. Again, another delivery in the slot. That's a half volley. He picks his spot. Mohammad Nawaz ready. He's gone to 14 and 4 deliveries.
I think the worry for Ehsanullah is that third man fielder. If he's back on the boundary, he'll feel more comfortable. See that? That's what I mean. Because that fielder is way too wide. Put a third man, give him the third man and ask him to bowl a short delivery at him for 5.
Surrounded by beards. Like ZZ Top, that, isn't it? The only bloke in ZZ Top that didn't have a beard was called Frank Beard. 3 members. Down the ground for half a dozen. Umar Akmal. Do they still believe? 200 up.
One thing is for sure, he's not going to die wondering. He's going to give his best. He's been out there for 3 deliveries, and he has hit 2 sixes, 2 massive sixes in the arc. I love the way he swings his bat. Eyes on the ball. Yeah, great shot. Good balance. Oh, brilliantly taken in the crowd from that young man.
And again, has he got enough of this? Yes, he has, just over the head.
Umar Akmal roars once more. 3 sixes in 4 deliveries. Showing his strength as a batter, his value to this team. At this stage of the innings, he's a game changer.
He's been on the bench for most of this PSL. And he's been given the opportunity. We saw the other day, also he can hit the ball and he can hit long balls. And he's doing a good job here. Couple of more sixes, and Quetta Gladiators fans will be laughing. They can pull this game. Feeling now.
Very clever, but well fielded. Well fielded. It'll just be 1. Excellent from the young man, and excellent from the PCB as well. They're giving HBL PSL superfans a chance to win a brand new car. All you have to do to participate in the Jazz Recharge and Win activity. Maximum recharges will increase your chances to win that fantastic Jazz Recharge car. Over required. 13 from 3. Abbas Afridi, who's chasing down his teammate Ihsanullah as far as the leading wicket takers are concerned in the tournament. He's got 19 now. Abbas Afridi, Ihsanullah has 20. Nicely bowled. Nicely bowled. 6 leading wicket takers in the tournament. 3 from Multan, 3 from Lahore. Top 6 made up of just 2 teams.
Well, Islamabad United scored 46 in 3 in the previous game. Could be out, could be out. Big buckets once again comes into play. Wanted a bit more elevation on that. Hit it straight to a big man. Pollard and mid-off, deep mid-off.
Gulped, absolutely gulped by the big man. Missed an opportunity earlier on in the innings, but it's a rare sight. Runs around, takes it with ease, and Mohammad Nawaz, his little blitz comes to an end. 16 from 7 to 8 for 6.
Abbas Afridi got 1 ball left in his over. Slower ball, and that's hit high. Pollard, does he want another? Does he want another? Back-to-back catches. Karen Pollard, back-to-back wickets. Abbas Afridi, he goes ahead of Ihsanullah now, the leading wicket takers of the HBL PSL. And the Sultans are just trying to close this one out.
Catch number 11 in this HBL PSL for Pollard. He's been outstanding in the field. Got a very little opportunity with the bat, but when it comes to catching this one, just went way up in the air and comfortable. He's got such a big hands, catches with ease. Umayyad Asif gone first ball. It's 208 for 7.
Last over for Ihsanullah. Can he hit back at Abbas Afridi? No chance for Rizwan.
You have fine leg up, third man up. All you need is a little bat on ball. Little expensive here. 3.1 over 49 for 2. Got a bit of bat and then helmet.
Such a strong base he establishes, Umar Akmal, and then that vicious swing. Swinging into the line of the ball. If he gets a fair part of the bat on it, it will travel. Gone square enough to beat the two fielders out in the deep. He's looking ominous.
This one hits straight to the man, and Umar Akmal stays exactly where he is. He knows that he's the one that has to get the job done now. Slower ball, really good slower ball. And that has gone high in the air. Pollard taking a very comfortable catch in the end for him, and by his high standards. Get the highest run scorer of the tournament, and the leading wicket taker of the tournament will get the Hanif Mohammed cap and the Faisal Mahmood cap, courtesy of Inverex. We have a new leader on the leading wicket taker list as well. That is Abbas Afridi now. And Ihsanullah has got two.
Very impressive. 4 for 39 against Zalmi. This time 4 for 34. 8 wickets in 2 matches. On a placid pitch.
.36s, 3-0, 44s in this game so far.
Swing and a miss there. There we are, finally 21 wickets for Abbas Afridi. Yes, so the Sultans and the Qalandars owning that list. 1 ball remaining for Ihsanullah to try and get back equal with his teammate. Can he do it? Oh, he tried, and he's been punished downtown for 4. 2 to go, 42 required. 221 for 7. .42 required off 12. On a hat-trick here, Abbas Afridi. Oh, he might have it, he might have it. Who's under pressure? Who's under it? Tim David. Yes, sir, Tim David. HBL PSL in the HBL PSL. And that is superb. Good catch, Tim David, under pressure.
Here's your man of the match. Don't worry about all those runs and 6s and 4s. He's the man. 5 wicket for 34. He still got 5 more. Beautifully taken. He was in the air for a long time, and look at his teammates all over the moon. He deserves that. Umar Akmal gone for 28. It's 2-2-1 for 8 now.
.221 for 8. Wide. Anticlimax after the hat-trick. 3rd 5 for this year in HBL PSL. Ihsanullah, Shaheen Shah Afridi and Abbas Afridi And the 5 hat-tricks that have been taken in HBL PSL have been taken by Mohamed Amir, Junaid Khan, Imran Tahir, Mohamed Sami, and now Abbas Afridi joins that list. 5 for on a flat one. Brilliant. That has been nicely played. Naveen ul Haq away over extra cover for 4.
Well, he has an opportunity to return the favour. Naveen ul Haq, he knew how difficult it was with the ball. First delivery starts bang with a 4. And again, it's been so impressive to watch Abbas Afridi go about his work as a fast bowler, the excellence that he's shown.
It's the Yorker right. Push for 2. Decent running in the end.
Slow delivery is not working now. It did work earlier. Got the hat-trick and a couple of boundaries straight after that.
Right, Parkview City free hit for fans winner from last night, Ali Bilal. Well done to you from match 27. Well done. Got the cue end on it. Got the cue end on it because that was full and straight. He's searching for 6 wickets here. Abbas Afridi, his uncle, Umar Gul, has 6 wickets in this HBL. Have both got 6-wicket hauls as well. There's only been 3 of them in the history of HBL PSL. He's got 1. Umar Gul, 6 for 24 against the Gladiators. That was in Dubai in 2018. 6 for 16, Ravi Bopara in Sharjah back in 2016. Best figures. And it'll just be 5. Right, last over. Anwar Ali, 2 overs, 1 for 29 around the wicket. And that is straight down the ground for 4. Good strike. Oh, and a no ball as well. I think it might be a back foot no ball, actually. It might be back foot. You cannot cut that line, the sideline, with your back foot.
Well, the Gladiators are not giving this game. 24 with the free hit, 6 deliveries still remaining. That back leg foot cannot cut that line. That's very clear. He's bowled his delivery from outside that line. You're not allowed to do that.
Well, I'm sorry, but that just can't happen. You know, as a bowler, you know how wide you are. That is absolutely ridiculous. The Yorker right this time. We now now have time for a Tapal tea. The Tapal Tea Lounge. Bit of garam chai just to finish the night off nicely. The only thing I can think of with that first ball, there's two white lines. One of them's... Well, I can tell you folks at home, we now have a new world record being set here at the Pindi Stadium. The most runs in a T20 match. The highest was between the Knights and the Titans in South Africa's domestic T20 tournament of 501 runs. We have now eclipsed that, and a new world record has been set here tonight at Pindi Stadium for runs scored in a T20. 506 with 4 balls remaining.
Is the Rani record remain? Most of the records are broken in this game. Unbelievable. He had a hat-trick. Fastest 100. Best. Can't ask for more.
Yeah, the balance in the bowling as well. That 5-wicket haul from Abbas Afridi is showing that if you use your smarts and your skill.
Difficult job as a bowler. And if you drop a catch, you shouldn't be smiling. I don't think the bowler is going to like that. He was smiling straight away as he fell down. Anwar Ali, I'm sure he's not happy deep down.
Two balls remaining. Gets the Yorker right again. It's Anwar Ali. It's another season of misery for the Quetta Gladiators. Since winning the PSL in 2019, this is the 4th consecutive season where they've failed to reach the playoffs. Maybe it's time for some changes. Time for some changes perhaps now. Coaching staff, senior players, maybe a rebuild. Oh yes, way to finish it. Bring up the 250. 33 sixes in the match now, and that is also Waqar Younis, a new HBL PSL record. So there's another one for you, just to finish off. But it has been a night where the Sultans have prevailed. And at times some very good bowling. But the Sultans have taken the spoils.
Yeah, there was a very little time where there was a good bowling. Most of the time was good batting, good catching for sure. Pollard was outstanding. Freedy was on the money most of the time, used his slow deliveries very nicely. Usman Khan was outstanding, bat in hand. In the first inning, Rizwan was wonderful once again, getting his 50, another 50 in this HBL PSL. All sorts of records being broken, hat-trick. What a game of cricket. Full house, can't ask for more. They've all got their money worth. Great game of cricket this.
The Multan Sultans, they tighten their noose on this opposition. It's the 5th time in succession they've gotten the better of Quetta Gladiators. Courageous run chase, I tell you that. Just losing by 9 runs, they can hold their heads high. Quetta, but it doesn't help their cause. They needed to win to stay alive and keep their hopes alive in qualifying in the playoff round. But it will not happen this season. In the end, going down by 9 runs. And another remarkable effort, all-round effort by Multan Sultans.